Hey YouTube, welcome back to another OC Hive Mind YouTube video.
What's up, everybody?
We're here with Sparky, who's currently in the
2-1 bracket.
The 2-1 bracket of the main event at the Denver RC. So Sparky, what's your deck list and what have your matches been so far?
So far, I've played against Tron. I've played against Murktide, and my other matchup I just won was against, oh god, Creativity.
Nice.
Put me on the spot a little bit.
That's all right.
I lost to Tron in the matchup. It was pretty close. The game came down to me choosing whether I needed to bounce something with the Brazen Borrower, because I'm on Living End today. One of our friends, Darian, another Hive Minder, decided to go 5-0 with Living End yesterday, so we kind of decided it was the team deck we were going to play. Many different versions. Our versions on a Sunken Ruins and a Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth right now. 2 Striped River Winders, kind of basic. It's an amalgamation of a lot of the decks. But it's been good so far. We assumed there was going to be a lot of Rhinos in the room, so, you know, one of the decks that beats Rhinos right now is going to be Living End, because you get to keep moving creatures in and out of play. So I think it's probably best against the meta. One of the standout decks I've seen that I've talked to Calvin about was the Rainbow Rhinos list, playing Leyline of the Guild Pact, Leyline Binding, and then Scion of Dragon? Scion of Draco, that's what it is, yeah.
How do you feel so far in... I know you didn't play Living End for a while, like at least all season. I think you maybe like RCQ'd once with Living End so far.
No, we went to an RCQ once with Living End, and I completely scrubbed out 102. Did not have a good day, but playing today, I'm just reading my cards and seeing what they do, and just kind of understanding a lot of the matchups. I navigated some tricky stuff against Murktide, where I had to make sure that they tapped low so I could resolve a Violent Outburst or Shardless on my turn. And luckily they tapped out to play a Murktide. They only had 3 mana left over. I knew the 2 cards in their hand were Spell Pierce and Force of Negation. I had Force of Negation, Mystical Dispute in my hand with 7 mana, so I was able to double counter if I needed to, or pay for the Spell Pierce, and I was able to win that game. But,
awesome. Well, good luck with the rest. I know we'll probably link back up at some point throughout the afternoon, but yeah, yes. Good luck in the rest of your day, dude. We're gonna link up.
Strong start.
Yeah, strong start for the Hive Mind today. We're gonna link up with some of the other Hive Minders who are in the main event. I know this round is just like on the tail end of itself, so yeah. So we're gonna link up with some other Hive Minders and get what their deck lists are and what their matchups have been so far. Alrighty, we're back up. We're here with John, another fellow Hive Minder. John decided to go against the grain a little bit. I know we just linked up with Sparky, just saying that everybody wanted to be on Living End for the most part, but John decided to break the mold a little bit today. And John, what was your deck list and what were your matchups today so far?
So I chose to play a team of Rhinos. It's a really good deck right now. Even though people were saying that they were going to play Living End in response to it, I still chose to just go anyway. I just prepared a little bit more for Living End, just added like more sideboard cards, changed up the main board a little bit. Tried some really advantageous things, and sometimes it worked out, sometimes it didn't. I played round 1 against the Rainbow Rhinos, and that was a blowout. I lost that, and then we played against Tron round 2 and 3. Lost those 2 as well. And 3, couldn't get there, ran out of gas. Stuck on 2 lands for the 1 game out of 3, and that's kind of just how it goes sometimes.
It's all good. I know 6 wins still get you in for day 2, so I know going 0-3 at the start is a little tough, but if you run it back 6 straight, you might even be able to make it in for day 2. So keep your head up, dude. Hive Mind strong, baby.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we're here with Darian, who qualified yesterday at one of the LCQs, playing Living End, and then I guess now it's turned into the team deck today. So
I'm locked in.
We're locked into Living End. So what's your record and what have your matchups been so far?
So right now I'm 1-1-1, unfortunately.
Okay.
I beat Titan. I tied, unfortunately, with Yawg, and I lost to essentially my worst matchup, which is it was essentially Red, White, and Blue-White control, Splash Omnath, and Red 6. The person had like 3 main deck chalices.
Oh wow!
So that's kind of
the heartbeats for any Cascaders.
Yeah, if I can dodge that for the rest of the tournament, I'll be happy. That'd be nice. I'm not out of it yet, though. I'm still alive. I'm still way alive.
No, 1-1-1 still keeps you alive. Yeah. I think it's 6 wins is kind of the magic number.
Yeah, if I get 6 wins.
6 wins is guaranteed top or day 2.
Day 2, yeah.
So yeah. All right, cool. This has been Darian. We're gonna link up with some of the other Hive Minders as we get some results. So stay tuned, guys. Alrighty, Hive Minder here. Ian, he's 2-0-1 right now.
Yeah, 2 wins and a draw.
Okay, so another Hive Minder who's also on Living End. So one of the pioneers of Living End amongst us. So, what have your matchups been so far, and how do you feel so far?
So round one was the mirror. That ended in a draw, unfortunately. My opponent had a different sort of build with trolls and shieldreds in the sideboard, so that was interesting. Round two, I played against 4-color Omnath, which I was not feeling particularly great about, but I was able to win games 2 and 3 by taking some risks and being kind of aggressive. And it paid off for me because my opponent kept hands that were like sideboard piece, and then the rest was mediocre, and I was able to have the answer for the sideboard piece and then kind of push my game plan and then beat him. And then round 3, I just played against Rhinos, and I won that one 2-0. I'm loving the deck. It's pretty straightforward. It's my play style, so I'm hoping to keep on going to the moon.
Cool. And we'll link back up with Ian as the day goes on. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. All righty, we're here with a round 6 recap. I got Sparky here back again.
What's up, everybody?
Sparky, tell me about your rounds 4, 5, and 6 matchups and how you felt.
Round 4, I got to play against Yawgmoth. It was normally a bad matchup. A lot of our team has lost to it today or drawn to it, so it kind of felt like it was going to be a bad matchup, but luckily I was able to overcome, win, beat the guy 2-0. Round 5, I go in and I sit down against Amulet Titan. Amulet Titan apparently has a weird matchup. I won game 1. Game 2 on the draw, he passed his turn and then discarded a Cultivator Colossus. Because I'm going to live in anyway, he's going to put cards in the yard. Just wanted to do that. I wasn't familiar with that game plan, not having played the deck very often and not knowing that matchup. So I kind of took an L there. He had Bajuka Bogs, he brought in defense grids and chalices. I had some amount of answers, but it was hard to play around everything. So that put me to 3-2. This past round I played against Murktide. Stevens Nelson, who was a great guy from Connecticut, pushed my shit in. Not even close. Love the Murktide. Happy Murktide won. Sad that I'm 3-3 right now. Got to win out to big day 2. Still happy with my performance. Did pretty well today. Playing a deck relatively new to me, so it's not that bad.
So the magic number is still 6 wins to hopefully get in for day 2.
Yes, you're going to need 18 points to get in. Going to have to 3-0 to do that. But as long as I can end the day on a winning record, I think my first RC has been stellar.
Awesome. Awesome, Sparky. Thanks for the recap, pal.
Yep.
Alrighty, I'm back here with Ian with his round 6 recap.
Yeah.
So we haven't gone over your rounds 4, 5, and 6. So take me through the matchups. What did you play, or what did you play against, and how do you think you did?
I think I did all right. A lot of room for improvement, as always, right? I played against Yawgmoth, and then I just played against Rhinos. I won the first matchup with Yawg. I lost the second one, unfortunately, and I just won against Rhinos. I think if I had to be a little introspective and see like maybe where I went wrong in the Yawg match that I lost, I don't think I prioritized the subtlety enough. I spammed the board with too many guys and just played it for free to get more creatures with the Resolved Living End instead of saving it, and I completely underestimated Yawgmoth, and it killed me twice. So, you know, we live and we learn. We're getting better as we go. But I felt great in the other matchups, and I think I'm learning a lot as I go, so I feel confident.
Awesome. And what's your current record now?
So I'm 4 wins, a loss, and a draw.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that leaves Ian at 4-1-1, Sparky at 3-3 currently, and we're still waiting for Darian to get an update on him, see if he's still alive for day 2. But yeah, we'll be back with more updates as the RC goes on. Alrighty, I'm here with Darian. Darian just finished up his round 6. Darian, go through your rounds 4, 5, and 6 matchups so we can get a little bit better understanding of what's going on today.
So round 4, I got a little unlucky. I got paired into probably my worst matchup, which is blue-white control. You know, main deck Teferi and Chalice is it's not a good combination for living in. It's not. So that was a little rough. Back-to-back control decks, not kind to me. The next round, though, I did get paired against Scam. I went 2-1 against him. Game 1, I kind of just went off quick. He didn't have anything. Game 2, he kind of came back a little bit. I was struggling a little bit because he had he started out with a ley line, but then I actually was able to get rid of it, but I didn't have enough stuff going on, and I was kind of like stretched thin on lands, so he ended up just beating me for 7, you know, a couple times. Yeah. But game 3, I start with an opening ley line of Sanctity, which is very good against Scam. And he was like, well, this hand is garbage against you. He had a Thoughtseize, he had he had scan pieces. He was going to go off. Like, he was, so
you're saying the ley line saved your life?
Oh my God, in the nick of time, it was great. So the ley line saved my life, and I was just able to just go off. He had nothing he could do. He really didn't see any Voidwalkers or anything, which is a little weird. But I mean, he's got 4 of them. I know he's got 4 of them. So I won that, thankfully, because I'm teetering on the edge.
Yep.
And then we fast forward to this past round. I played against Yogg, which is an interesting matchup because they do have a bunch of tools that can fight against what we're doing. Game 1, I kind of just had it. He didn't have really anything. He had kind of a slow start. He started with like a young wolf, and he did end up having he did have a wall of roots, but like he didn't have anything else. And I just kind of demolished him.
Nice.
Game 2, he won. He just was able to. He slammed on turn 2. The jailer. Soulless jailer, yeah. Soulless jailer. And I kind of was just looking for answers, and I never got one until like right towards the end. I was about to die essentially. I top deck an Otawara, and I'm like, all right, I can get this Otawara. So unfortunately, his last card in hand was he was able to tutor for a Yogg, and that was it. So game 3 though was he kept a very, very slow hand, but he was trying just to interact with me. I turn 1 griefed, and I got his chalice.
Ooh, that's big.
So that was huge. And his hand was like lands, mostly lands. He had the chalice, which I took. He had a single Yogg, and he had Agatha's Soul Cauldron, which isn't like great, but like
still spicy.
It's still not that bad.
Yeah, that cauldron can definitely snipe some of your creatures out of the yard.
Well, he had nothing. He had nothing other than that.
Okay.
So I kind of had free reign, and I was just able to go off. He did not fall for my pump fake because he was like I left mana open, and I was waiting for him to try to use the cauldron to go off in response, and he caught on to it. So I ended up just on his end step. I just went for it, and I had enough to just take him. I took him down to 16. He took 16 on the first crack, and so and then I followed up. And then I followed up with a curator mystery. So it was like it was game over. He didn't have anything. All he could do was play a Yogg. I mean, that was it. So that was good. That was good that I won that.
Yeah. So what's your current record now? Where do you stand?
I'm 3-2-1. Like I said, I'm teetering on the edge.
Yeah, teetering on the edge of success.
Yeah,
here.
I have to win out at this point to make day 2. I'm hopeful. We'll see.
So that leaves us with Darian, Sparky, and Ian, who are currently still live for day 2 for tomorrow. Looks like I just got reporting that John, our fabled friend who decided to go against the grain on rhinos this morning, is 1-4, so he's officially out. Another friend of ours, Shane, unfortunately is 0-4, and he's out. And another friend of the Hive Mind, actually he's non-honorary Hive Minder to us. Kyran is 1-4, so he's out too as well. So. Yeah, we'll teeter back, or we'll circle back with some more updates later in the day. Hopefully with some updates of these guys going in for day 2. Alrighty, Calvin back here with the OC Hive Mind over at day 2 of the Denver RC. I'm standing currently in the area where the day 2 players are playing. Unfortunately, it looks like all the Hive Minders are out of day 2, so unfortunately we got no Hive Minders playing, but we're still hanging out here for today. We got a couple of us playing in the Modern 10K. I got myself, I think Sparky's playing, Darian's playing, I think John is playing, Kyran and Jackson are all playing in the 10K today. So we'll come back with some updates throughout the day, but day 2 of the Denver RC.
Rip it open like you don't care about.
Get it for the vlog.
All right,
Number
boys.
34.
Number 34. So what? It's open up right here.
Just open it up right there.
34. Let's go 34. It's a green box.
What kind of sleeves?
Pokemon.
Yeah. It gets better.
Oh hell yeah.
Whoa. Oh, down.
Sleeves we got. So Dragon Shield
Shields.
mats. What we got? Let's see. Peach.
Some
Okay.
peach. Is it in here? Is it like?
You got one more thing to look at beforehand. You gotta slow roll the cards, dog.
That's fair. That's fair.
We got a pin coming.
Blue mana symbol.
Blue mana symbol.
Alrighty. What's in those cards?
All right. I want that trop. That trop is mine right here. Is it the top card or is it like?
They're both.
Ah, you slick dogs, huh?
Holy
Flip
shit.
it.
Nick those.
Okay, I'll take
Alright,
it.
alright. Eldritch
Eldritch
Evolution.
Evolution. I'll
Let's
take
go.
that.
That's a nice one.
A Dolphin.
Dolphin. Godless
Godless
Shrine.
Shrine.
Steam Vents.
And a Damnation.
Oh, and a
And a
Sacred
Sacred
Foundry.
Foundry.
Yes, sir.
Alright. All right. All right, we
boys.
got Darian on number 164.
164, let's go. Wrap paper, dude. You don't care about any of that. Rip it open.
Rip it, baby. It's like Christmas.
Woo! There we go. That's how it should be. You're gonna want those eventually.
Okay. Sweet.
All right, let's. We got some purple katanas.
Woo, katanas, baby.
Nice.
Hard to find. Can't see them anywhere.
Oh, a mystery pin.
It sure is a mystery pin. You can open that too if you want. It's
I'll-
gonna fight you.
I'll
You actually
fucking-
have to rip that one.
Yeah.
Just rip it open.
We gotta do it under the camera, dog.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get.
Boom.
Ooh,
Nissa.
Okay,
Nice,
all right.
All right.
Slide those over.
All right. We're gonna do it nice and slow, right?
Yeah.
Slow rolling.
We get.
Ready?
Shadow Spear.
That's pretty good.
Parallel Lives. All right.
Lives.
Sacred.
Wow.
Steam Vents.
Urza.
Pyromancer.
Okay.
All right.
Not bad.
John, I need this for
You
content.
gonna let that Ragavan guy ball out on you?
Yes.
You gonna let Mr. 12K
Yes,
ball
bro.
out
Did
on
you
you
see
like
this
that?
shit? Yes. Man.
That sounded like
listen.
permission.
What's that?
It's all good, guys. We don't gamble on this channel. We just hang out,
We
have
don't,
fun.
we don't. Not at
Yeah,
all.
it's about family fun.
Unless it's for a tropical island.
It could be.
It could be for a tropical island. Come on, John.
Come on, John.
1.
It's just gonna be bad.
Yeah, just like mine and Darian's, and then you'll be fine. And then we can sulk together.
Yeah.
Are you trying to include me on this big lost train?
Yes.
No,
It doesn't make it better,
We're
you
trying
know,
to start a
right?
hype wind train.
No, we're trying to break the hype, the lost train.
You got this, bud. Number 32.
None of us have really lost.
Yeah, it's
Right up there, man.
I got a steam vent out of it, dog. Jonathan.
I don't believe in it. If Shane does it, I'll do it.
Shane will do it.
You got jokes! Shane spent all his money already.
Did you pull one already?
No, I'm sorry. I don't make close. He did, yes.
All right, here we are, the OC Hive Mind wrapping up. RC Denver, Sparky, Darian, Jackson, Ian, Victor, Kyran. We'll catch you guys in the next one.